Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mr. English Channel, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Emily.
Hello, Emily. Hi, everyone. It's so great to be here, hanging out with you all today.
It really is. So, how's your week going, Paul?
Oh, man, it's been a pretty crazy week, honestly. Just running around, getting things done, working a lot.
Yeah, I totally get that. My week's been super busy, too. It feels like there's always something to do, right?
Exactly. But, even with all the busy days, everything's going well. I can't complain.
That's a great way to look at it. We work hard, we pay our bills, we stay busy. But it actually made me think of a really big question today.
Oh, a big question? I like those. What's on your mind today?
Well, since we're both working so hard this week, I wanted to ask you, is money enough to make you happy?
Wow, that's a huge question. And honestly, it's something I think everyone thinks about at some point in their life.
Right? We spend so much time trying to earn it, but we rarely stop to ask if it's actually doing the job. And if you guys listening stick around to the end of our chat today, you're going to completely change the way you talk about life, success, and happiness in English.
For sure. You'll pick up so many natural ways to express your deep feelings, which is so important when you're making real friends in English.
Exactly. So let's just jump right into it. I think there's this big illusion in the world today.
An illusion? You mean like a trick or something we believe that isn't totally true?
Yup, exactly. The illusion is that once we finally have enough money or success or fame, we'll finally be happy.
Oh yeah, I hear that all the time. People say, if I just had $1 million, all my problems would disappear.
Right. And we should be fair here. Money does have a very good side. It's not evil.
No, not at all. We need it to survive. It's really nice to go to the grocery store and just buy what you want to eat.
Exactly. It provides food, it pays the rent, and it helps us take care of our families.
Yeah, and it lets us do fun things too, like traveling or buying nice gifts for people we love, or sending our kids to a good school.
For sure. When you don't have enough money to pay your basic bills, life is incredibly stressful.
It really is. So having enough money absolutely reduces those daily worries. It gives you a sense of safety.
It does, but the problem starts when money becomes the only goal.
Right, when we forget about everything else and just focus on the bank account.
Yeah, I've known people who work so much that they never actually see their families.
I know people like that too. They work weekends, they miss dinner with their kids, and they ignore their friends.
And they usually ignore their own health, too. They sleep poorly, they're always stressed out, just to get a bigger paycheck.
It's sad, really, because they're building all this wealth, but they have no one to share it with.
Exactly. So the real challenge is finding the right balance, right?
Definitely. You need financial stability, but you can't forget to actually live your life and enjoy a sunny afternoon.
I love how you said that. Enjoying a sunny afternoon doesn't cost anything, but you have to be free to enjoy it.
Yeah, and that brings us to the reality of the situation. The reality is often very different from the illusion.
It really is. Just look at the news or read about famous people.
Right. There are so many millionaires and celebrities who have everything we think we want.
But inside, they're dealing with so much pain. They struggle with anxiety, depression, and just feeling totally alone.
It's true. They can buy any house in the world, but they don't have peace. Sometimes they fall into bad habits or addictions just to hide the pain.
Which completely proves that money doesn't automatically equal a happy heart.
Not at all. And on the flip side, you see people who live very simple lives.
Yes, people who don't have big houses or fancy cars, but they have these huge, real smiles.
I saw this a lot when I was traveling a few years ago. People living in small villages, sharing simple meals.
And they were genuinely happy, weren't they?
They really were. They laughed so loudly. They helped their neighbors, and they just had this beautiful peace about them.
It's so beautiful to see. They have true gratitude for whatever they have today.
Exactly. So it makes you wonder, why does this happen? Why are the rich people sometimes so sad and the poor people sometimes so joyful?
I think it comes down to understanding the difference between pleasure and happiness.
Oh, that's a really good point. Pleasure and happiness are definitely not the same thing.
Not at all. Pleasure is very temporary. It's a quick feeling.
Like eating a huge bowl of chocolate ice cream. It feels amazing for about 10 minutes.
Right. Or buying a brand new phone. You feel so excited when you open the box.
Oh yeah, you play with it all day. But a week later, it's just a phone. The excitement is totally gone.
Exactly. Money can buy a lot of pleasure. It buys the ice cream, the phone, the fancy vacation.
But happiness is different. Happiness is a lasting feeling. It's a deep sense of purpose.
Right. Happiness stays with you even when things get difficult. Pleasure disappears the second a problem shows up.
That's so true. You can't buy deep, lasting satisfaction. You have to build it from the inside.
For sure. And speaking of building good things, if you guys are enjoying this deep conversation today, make sure to hit the like button right now.
Yeah, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share this video with a friend who's learning English too.
We love growing this community with you. In fact, leave a comment below and tell us what makes you genuinely happy in your daily life.
We always read your comments, and it's so inspiring to see your answers.
It really is. So, if money only buys temporary pleasure, what actually matters for true happiness?
That's the million-dollar question, right? I think the very first thing is peace of mind.
Oh, absolutely. Peace of mind is priceless. If you lay your head on your pillow at night and feel calm, you're richer than most people.
It's so true. Knowing that you're living honestly and doing your best gives you that peace.
And what else? I think good relationships are right at the top of the list.
100%. We're humans. We need connection. We need people to love and people who love us back.
Exactly. Having someone to call when you have good news or when you're crying.
Right. Money can't buy a loyal friend. It takes time and care to build real trust.
And another big one is health. We forget about it until we get sick, right?
Oh yeah. When you're healthy, you have 1,000 dreams. When you're sick, you only have one dream.
Wow, that's a powerful way to say it. Health is true wealth. You can't enjoy anything if your body is falling apart.
So true. And tied to relationships is just having time with your family.
Yes, playing with your kids, sitting on the porch with your parents, just talking.
Those are the moments we remember when we get older, not the extra hours at the office.
Exactly. And I think another big part of happiness is serving other people.
Oh, definitely. Helping someone else is actually one of the fastest ways to feel better yourself.
It's amazing how that works. When you take the focus off yourself and help a neighbor, your own problems feel smaller.
Yeah, it gives you a reason to wake up. It gives you a purpose for living.
Purpose is so important. Without it, you just feel lost, no matter how much money you have.
You know, thinking about purpose and peace, for me, real peace comes from my faith in Jesus Christ. I know people have different beliefs, and I respect that, but my relationship with Christ gives me hope, purpose, and peace even during difficult times.
I appreciate that perspective, Paul. Even if people have different beliefs, I think many of us are searching for the same things: peace, love, hope, and a meaningful life.
Exactly. We're all looking for that anchor, that thing that keeps us steady when life gets crazy.
We really are. And it's so nice to talk about these deep things because it shows how English can connect us on a human level.
For sure. We've used some really great words today while talking about all of this.
We have. There are a few words that just keep popping up naturally in this conversation.
Yeah, like earlier, you used the word illusion. I think that's such a helpful word for everyday life.
It really is. An illusion is basically a false idea or a trick, something that looks real but isn't.
Right. Like thinking a big house automatically fixes a broken marriage. That's an illusion.
Great example. Another word we talked about a lot was balance.
Oh, balance is everything. It just means having the right amount of different things in your life.
Yeah, like balancing your job and your free time. You don't want too much of just one thing.
Exactly. If you only work, you crash. If you only play, you can't pay rent. You need balance.
Spot on. And then we contrasted two really important words, temporary and lasting.
Temporary is such a good word. It means something only lasts for a short time.
Like a summer rainstorm or the excitement of buying new shoes. It's temporary.
Right. But we want things that are lasting, things that stay with us for a long, long time.
Like a strong friendship. That's lasting.
Exactly. And the final word that really stood out to me today was purpose.
Purpose is your reason for doing something. It's the why behind your life.
Yeah, your job might give you a paycheck, but your purpose gives you energy.
I love that. When you have these words in your pocket, it's so much easier to have real, deep chats with native speakers.
It really is. But sometimes it's not just about knowing the words. It's about putting them together naturally.
Oh, absolutely. Sometimes I hear people use the right words, but the sentence just feels a little stiff.
Yeah, like it came out of a textbook instead of a real conversation.
Exactly. Like, if someone wants to say that wealth doesn't create joy, they might say, I have very much money, but I am sad.
Right. We understand what they mean, but it sounds a little robotic.
It does. A much more natural, native way to express that is simply saying, money doesn't buy happiness.
Yes, money doesn't buy happiness. It's an idiom, but we use it literally all the time in everyday life.
We really do. Here's another one. Someone might say, I work all time for money and I am very tired.
Again, totally understandable, but a native speaker would probably say, I'm working myself into the ground.
Ooh, that's a good one. Working myself into the ground. It paints such a clear picture of exhaustion.
It really does. It shows you're working so hard that it's actually hurting you.
Definitely. And what about when someone wants to talk about liking their quiet, normal life? They might say, I like my simple life very much.
That's okay, but you'll sound much more natural if you say, I really enjoy the simple things in life.
I love that phrase. I enjoy the simple things in life. It sounds so warm and relaxed.
It really does. It makes people feel comfortable talking to you.
For sure. It's amazing how just changing a few words makes the whole feeling of a sentence change.
It totally does. I bet if we put all of this into a real-life situation, it would make perfect sense.
Oh, definitely. Let's imagine two friends talking at a coffee shop. One of them just got a huge job offer.
But there's a catch, right? The job pays a ton of money, but it requires crazy hours.
Exactly. I'll be the friend who got the offer, and you can be the friend giving advice.
Sounds good. Let's do it. So, Emily, I heard you got that new job offer in the city.
I did. The salary is amazing. I'd be making double what I make now.
Wow, that's incredible. Are you going to take it?
I don't know. The money is great, but they want me to work almost 70 hours a week. I'd never be home.
Oh, wow, that's a lot. You really have to think about the balance.
I know. I'm worried it's an illusion. Like, I'll have all this money, but no time to actually spend it.
Exactly. Money doesn't buy happiness if you're working yourself into the ground every single day.
You're right. I really enjoy the simple things in life, like weekend hikes and dinners with my family.
Yeah, a big paycheck gives you temporary excitement, but your health and your family are lasting.
That's so true. I think my peace of mind is worth more than that salary.
I agree completely. You have to follow your purpose, not just the money.
Thanks, Paul. That really helps me see things clearly.
And scene. That was perfect. It felt just like a real chat between friends.
It really did. And notice how naturally all those deep concepts just flowed right into the conversation?
Yeah, when you stop trying to sound like a textbook, your English just feels so much warmer.
Exactly. Well, we've talked about a lot of big things today, from crazy work weeks to finding true peace.
We really covered a lot of ground. I hope it gave everyone listening something good to think about.
Me too. Before we go, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and drop a comment below.
Yes, keep practicing your English with us every single week.
We absolutely love being part of your learning journey. So, as we wrap up today, we want to leave you with one final thought to reflect on.
Yeah, if someone gave you unlimited money tomorrow, would it solve your deepest problems, or would you still be searching for something more?
Think about that. Thank you so much for joining us today, everyone. See you next time.
Bye, everyone. Take care.